leaving a quarry in Hartman, Arkansas with a load of flagstone. Just kind of wanted to show you all where sometimes we got to go, especially for some of these flatbed loads. This quarry actually had a doggone dock. They built a dock out of a bunch of stone and dirt for box trailers too. So that's pretty handy. I had never seen that before, but this is actually a pretty nice one. Pretty nice quarry. They have a scale, and I didn't use them myself.
In half a mile, turn right onto County Route 200.
And which is pretty handy as long as it's accurate. And it was some pretty odd weights, so I assume it was accurate. Like some of them might weigh 3,275 pounds, some of them might weigh 3,100 pounds or 3,160 pounds. But anyway, I think I'm just going to turn on a little bit of music instead of jabberjawing. I want you guys watch where I gotta drive sometimes. California. Well, I'd rather go to Florida, to be honest with you. It's nicer. I was stationed in Florida in the military, so I do have ties there. Or not necessarily ties, but history. Now, let's face it, I'd take anywhere salty and sandy and warm right now. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like the Loch Ness. Bet y'all didn't know, did you? The city of sex, we in that sunshine state, for the bomb ass history. The state where you never find a man's flow empty and pimp speed. On the mission for that greens, lean man making machines, serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoons. That was 95 when they clocked me, watched me diamond shine. Looking like a wild Liberace. It's all good, from Diego to the Bay. This is the stuff I used to listen to, though. Pull up a finger and feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California. I do
being the drive-through at Taco Bell at midnight or 1 in the morning again, complaining about how long it takes to make a taco because somebody comes through and orders about $10 worth of food, or at least back then. Now it'd probably be about $15 worth of food. I mean, that's going to take a little bit of time to make, you know, and you got 10, 15 cars in line. I mean, they busted their ass in that store, that's for sure. But anyway, you know, all of them was kids, you know, anywhere from like 18 to, I don't know, 22, 23 years old or whatever. And I remember one night they wanted something different to play on the music after they closed, because basically they can play whatever they want when they close the lobby. And well, I still had some CDs, and they had a CD player, and I went out and got my CDs, and they were quite surprised with the music selection of the Cop. In fact, I traded my CD of, did I trade Afro Man for Tupac, or did I trade Tupac for Afro Man? I don't remember which, but there was a trade that went on, and it was for those two rappers. So, but anyway, I got a little truck stop up here on the left. I think I'm going to pull in, get me a soda pop, and check my load. I'll give you guys a view of the truck stop. It's right here in Clarksville, Arkansas, and I passed it coming in. It looks pretty dang nice, to be honest with you. If I would have known I was coming up here, if I'd have known last night that I was coming up here today, I would have definitely driven up here and stayed at this one. It's not stop. I got it. It's pay to park, but it looks nice. I ain't afraid to pay to park because I get reimbursed. And my boss has already told me that if I got to pay to park anywhere, that he'll reimburse me because he can claim that on his taxes. And I think since I'm only going to be inside for 2 minutes, it's long enough to get me a little snacky snack. And maybe I'll just grab a real parking spot. It ain't that far away. I was going to pull into the pumps and pull ahead, but if I pull ahead, it looks like I may be blocking in some four-wheeler traffic, and I definitely don't want to be doing that. You know, when people want to go, they need to be able to go, and I am a very courteous person in just about anything that I do, and I hate inconveniencing people. Learned my lesson not too long ago to go slow through some of these mud holes, because some of these things are car swallowers. I've hit them hard before, and it took me about twice to learn my lesson, but I learned it. So when I go through these mud holes, I will go slow, and if I have to, I will back out. Man, this is a pretty nice truck stop too. They open 24 hours, got a shower, laundry, fax. I don't really need fax. I'll get me a shower tonight when I stay in Kingdom City. Taking this load up to Columbia, Missouri, and I am going to the Petro in Kingdom City tonight. See, what I was going to do was I was going to pull through the pumps, and basically I would be blocking all of that you see up there if I would have pulled ahead, and if I would have tried the end pumps and even pulled ahead, I'd be blocking these semis. So even though I'm inside for 2 minutes, I do not like inconveniencing people. Until next time.